Hey everyone, so I'm going to do a 10 by 20 flip and drag on a level 1 canvas. It's already been prepped, and I wanted something that I could use this olive green with because I just love that color. When it dries, it's beautiful. So I'm going to use black, olive green, yellow ochre, and copper. Not sure where I'm going to put the copper at. I might start with the copper. Okay, so I'm gonna get a 5-ounce cup. I love these size cups for flip and drag. And I'm gonna spray that with the WD-40. So if you're using this and you want cells from that, don't rub it in. You'll get a few cells, not a lot. But I rub it in just to release the paint from the cup, and that way I know when it's all fallen down and it's ready to be moved. And try not to spray over your canvas because it will, your paint will skip off of that and you'll have a dent where your canvas shows through. So I'm going to start with copper. We'll give that a go. And I only want maybe not even a half an inch of color. I'll follow that with the black, just a little bit because I'm going to use it again. And then the yellow, ochre. I love when people call it ochre. And then a little more black. And then I'm going to go a little heavy on the olive green. Only because I definitely want it to show up. I'm just going to cover that with just a little bit of black. Okay. And I'll use this for my stir stick. I'm just mixing them around a little bit. All right. So I'm going to place that in the middle of the canvas and flip it over. You can see the WD-40 really lets go of that paint. It's awesome. And you can see inside your cup where your colors are at too. So when you're dragging, you can kind of control where your colors are going. And this is just Artist Loft mixed with Soho White and Floetrol water. I'm out of craft paint, so I'm using the good stuff. I haven't never tried one with just the acrylic flow. I might have to experiment with that. Because if you get it on sale, it's $7 for a big bottle. It's like a liter. And if you're mixing it with Floetrol, you're getting quite a bit. So I'm not sure. But we'll find out. I'll have to try that. Alright, so now I'm going to move my white around. And I'm going to hang on to that cup for dear life. I always get a leaker. I added more water to the white from the last video. Didn't make any difference. I can't wait till summer gets here and I can switch back to some house paint because that stuff flows great. And it dries nice too. I've just been afraid to use it because it's been cold and I don't want it to crack. That was the one that cracked on me. I bet you that would have cracked if I would have used this too though, because it's got water in it. I think it's the water that makes it crack. Because even the paint part cracked, and that shouldn't have done that. It doesn't have water in it. So, let's see, I need a pen. Got to that time without it leaking. Alright, so now I'm going to move it around. Looks like my olive green sunk and the copper is on top. That makes no sense. And I just dropped all my paint there, so I got to pick it back up. And I am scraping a little bit. I'll give it a minute to settle in before I start monkeying with it. Always shake it. They're pretty colors. It's almost like fall. Wrong time of year, huh? Supposed to be thinking spring. I was gonna do one with purple today, and I saw that olive green sitting there, and I just had to get my hands on it. All right. Got a nice patch of olive green there, and it is mixed through, and it probably will come up a little bit. So let me give it a torch and see what she's gonna do. I need to pop some air bubbles anyway. There's a few paintings I want to revisit. I do want to try the primaries with the black flip and drag, and if you remember the purple, lime green, and turquoise painting that cracked, and then I redid it, and my husband stuck his finger in it, so I want to redo that too. So we'll see what we can come up with in the next week. Got a band of nothing there, but I think I can see little cells in there. They're trying to come up. But you know me, I'm going to airbrush anyway, so. It's pretty, but it's not pretty enough. How's that sound? Well, I could stretch it a little bit more. I did one time, was the very first time I did a flip and drag. I flipped it, I dragged, and it just filled up here, and then it mellowed out, and it was just absolutely beautiful. I already sold that painting, and I wish I could do that with every painting. Never again. Never happens. So I'm just pushing out the very edges. If they're too light, then I grab a little color from behind. I do have an airbrush tutorial on YouTube that you can watch if you want to start doing this. You can do this with a straw. You won't get as feathered edges as you do with the airbrush. I've had a couple of girls that were using a straw and switched to an airbrush, and they were just amazed at the difference. And it's so much faster. And you don't get lightheaded. Because when you're blowing and blowing and blowing, you might get a little lightheaded. I have lots of ideas for this upcoming year to experiment with, so we are not going to get bored, guys. I'm gonna bring out my banding wheel and play with that again, and do more puddle pours. Find something else besides just slip and drags and, you know, dirty pouring. But, you know, it's acrylic pouring. You're always looking for a new niche, so. But I'm not going to take away from you what you enjoy to watch. So if you have something that you want to see on a regular basis, you can let me know. Or if you ever get bored with my channel, please tell me. I will throw a few different things out there so you have something different to watch. And I hope that you're watching other people's channels as well. I could give you a list of about 20 girls that you should check out. But I'm sure you've already been watching some of them. If you found me, you've been watching them. So, let me just pull this down. This little bear there. There. That's better. So yes, I love this. And I only see 2 spots where the yellow ochre came up. It was one little dot here and a tiny little bit there. That's all I see of that. Isn't that funny? So there she is. I'm going to give her one more torch. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click below. And click the little bell button next to it, and you'll be notified when I upload my next videos. And click like, and you can share. Share. And leave a comment. If you have a big lengthy question, you can reach me through Facebook at Christina Welch Art, and I'll be more than happy to link you to products that I use or answer some questions for you. If you have questions on mixing or anything, please check out the tutorials that I have. I have about 73, 74 videos. So just click on my picture and it'll take you to my channel and you can watch my videos from there. So she's beautiful. I'm happy with it. And I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.